Chat tales. Don't you wanna hear some chat tales? Yes. Hello people. How you doing? Okay, so chat tales. Here we go. Phil reminded me of last month's story, and also he reminded me of this month's story. Yeah, so I'll take you back. This is back in the good stage of the voice. This is just before Spiros had joined the band. So basically, it was me, lead vocals, bit of rhythm guitar. Phil was on lead guitar, backing vocals. James Till was on bass guitar, backing vocals, and Matty Benson was on the pots and pans. So I mean, it when us lot started to form this unit that become the great part of the voice, like we used to just like hang out with each other all the time, and it was just a right laugh, you know what I mean, all the time. And I remember I used to work for this printing firm, like printing I don't know, like plans for building firms and stuff like that, like massive AO and A1 size and that. And basically we was in a band gigging, all that. So like a couple of weeks before each gig or whatever, I would print off a load of AO size flyers, basically advertising the gigs and that. And then we would like go out all together and basically plaster these flyers where you shouldn't, you know what I mean? But back in them days, you didn't really get into trouble for it as much. You probably would now. But anyway, this one night in particular, we're in James's red Ford Sierra. So James is driving, I'm sitting next to him in the front, and then in the back you've got Phil and Matt. And I can't remember where we'd been, but we'd been all over London, really, trying to put these posters up that probably didn't help out at all. But you know what I mean? It's putting the effort in and all that. So I think James is just driving us home, like, so everyone's still in the car because he was like probably would have dropped off Matty, then me, then he dropped Phil off, and then he'd go home. But anyway, Market Road is well, I don't really know now if it still is, but it was a bit of a red light district in the day, you know what I mean, like where you could go and meet ladies of the night. And also like it's right next to the football pitches, the Market Road AstroTurf football pitches, where I've played a lot of games for my school and for Ingester United. Back when I could see the ball. So anyway, this night, like, so we're just going onto Market Road, like coming up to where the football pitches start and whatever. And like we used to have a right laugh, and like I'd have the window open, and as we like drive past one of the ladies of the night or whatever, I'd like go, "WoBoy!" and try and scare them, like. But anyway, so this night we're just got onto Market Road, like from the Cali end, and then we're driving along, and I spied out my eye one of the ladies of the night, and she had a fella who had a car, but he was actually out of the car speaking to her. So I thought that he was like, 'cause he was in like just normal clobber, you know what I mean? Like, so I thought that he was like trying to score with this lady of the night or whatever, talking prices. But so as we got close, my classic was to like put the window down, and as we was really close to him, it was like, "WoBoy!" And anyway, this fella, he nearly fell over. Like, I made him jump so much, yeah. so we're carrying on. We're all laughing to ourselves, but then we realise that he's jumped into his motor and he's flying behind us, like after us. So James is like, "Oh fuck!" So I was like, "Put your foot down, man. Let's get out of here." Like, so we're flying down. Like when you get to end of Market Road, there's like a little mini roundabout. We chucked a right onto like the road that leads down like to Leighton Road, past Torriano and that line. It crosses Camden Road, but we're flying like, and he ain't giving up, this fella, like. But so I said to him, just keep going when we get to Ingester, like, because I didn't know whether the car was full of a load of geezers and they wanted to batter us or what, man. But I just said, get to Ingester, and when we get there, like, there's bound to be a load of our pals there, you know what I mean? So we flew all the way down into Ingester, all the way down to the bottom where where our Batsar lived, and we flew into the garage, and this car's trailing us the whole way. He's flew in behind us, and then like, so we're stationary now, and he's come into the garage, pulled up behind us, like, and we're like looking out the back window and that, and we can see that there's two fellas in the car, like. So he's jumped out of the car and he's gone running up to James's window. And he's saying, unwind your window. So James has put his window down and gone, sorry, mate, what's up? Turns out this fella's old Bill, innit? Oh, my God. He's, like, screaming at us, like, oh, what you doing? And I'm apologising, and Phil and Matty are probably under the seats by now, hiding. But luckily enough, nothing came of it, just a telling off or whatever, like, and then they left and went on with their business or whatever. But it was just like, when it was happening, it was so funny because it happened so quick. Like we're on Market Road, and then it's like, whoa, boy, out the window, and then like you see the geezer like jump basically, like, and then flipping. We're looking at the back, and you can see them following us, and then they just won't give up, you know what I mean? And we're hitting green lights everywhere as well, so it's like we weren't ever stopping, you know what I mean? Like, and I thought we'd get rid of them, you know what I mean? But no, they followed us right into Ingester, right down to the bottom, into the garage, you know what I mean? Like, and then he's jumped out of the motor, and come up to James's window, and I thought, here we go, like, and just our luck as well, there weren't no one about in Ingester either, so if it was a load of fellas like who was wanting to have it, you know what I mean, we would have been a bit but yeah, it was funny, you know what I mean? I'm glad that the policeman didn't want to take it any further. I don't know if he could have took it any further, you know what I mean? There weren't no proof. But he gave us a good telling off, I'll tell you that. And then he like flew off in his motor, like, and the minute they was like gone, we was in stitches. Like the four of us in the car was cracking up. But yeah, that used to happen quite a bit. But yeah, I just thought that was like a little funny one. And also, like, Phil reminded me of that story after, like, I've done last month's episode's not even up yet. But yeah, so it was really funny, like, and yeah, thank you, Phil, for reminding me of that one, mate. I have to get him back on the blower because he only reminded me of 2 stories, but or I'll get someone else to do next month's. But yeah, sweet, nice one. Thanks for listening. Cheers. Chat Tales. Don't you wanna hear some Chat Tales?